I mean, I think the question that we do have is because most of the sort of 90s R&B acts who are releasing music now, if they're not hip hop, they are almost using it as a way of getting promoters to know that they're still around and using it as a marketing tool to get
Mm-hmm.
shows and still be in the headline. Because
Mm-hmm.
for consumers like us, we used to love having to go to a record store, buying a vinyl or a CD, reading all the liner notes and all the credits and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And we
I
felt like, yes,
know.
this is great, playing it in our car. Now, we probably listen to it on YouTube or
Yeah.
luckily on Spotify, but there isn't any, my car doesn't have a CD player. I don't even know how to play a CD anymore. So
I
it,
know.
it just doesn't feel tangible and stuff. So how does it, as a record owner, the record label owner, how do you then see how to profit from being an independent artist if you're not relying on, you don't have a big Sony or Universal pumping it out in all these big conglomerate radio stations around the world?
So now you have to have more than one income stream, being an artist, I tell a lot of young people, if you don't know how to write, learn how to write because that's where your money is in your publishing. You know, that's another stream of income. You can go out and perform. That's a stream of income. You sell your merchandise, but your publishing. I mean, you sleeping at night and your song playing on the radio. You're making money.
Yeah.
So you got to have more. You got to have more than one stream of income coming in order to make it now as an independent artist. So that's the thing about it. And it's uh I'm not, of course I want to make money, but I also understand that, just like I said, there's so many opportunities available now, like streaming, licensing for TV and movies. There's so many different areas where you can get additional income now. So it can happen.
Yeah. N-
Mhm.
Now, I mean, one of the things that you did is you made a remake of a very classic Bobby Caldwell song,
Yeah.
"Do for Love,"
Yeah.
and most of us will still remember. Or I can't, I didn't remember the original, but I remember when Tupac did they
Oh
had it in
wow.
'96. Yes, so that's so most of us heard, first time I heard it was when Tupac they had a song "Do for Love" after that it came out with Eric Williams from Blackstreet.
Wow.
Um, and then most of us then discovered the original, and we were surprised it was a white man singing this sort of an
Okay.
R&B kind of inspired song.
Right, right.
What made you decide that I want to record this, especially as you are an amazing songwriter yourself? Decide, okay, you know what, I'm going to redo and cover this classic song.
Well, I love doing covers. I always, put a cover. I have in the past a cover on my album. So I'm going through songs. We were going through songs, and I came across Bobby Caldwell, "What You Won't Do for Love," and it was the lyrics. It was the
Mm.
lyrics that pulled me into that song, and I love the lyrics. And, they're so simple, but yet so strong, so powerful. And I
Mm.
just love a love song. And
Yeah.
so that's really what pulled me into that song, the lyrics,
Wow. And,
yeah.
and then the because I know there's the production there's a little bit of a, I won't say what it's, there's almost like a synthesizer like a talk box parts in it. So how did you you know doing that, having that sound
Okay, so that was a collaboration. I worked with this producer named Frank Bright out of the UK,
Yeah.
and he did the music. And so, he sent me the track over, and I did the vocal arrangements. So at first I was like, whoa, wait a minute, I can't do this song like Bobby Caldwell because, and I was thinking double thinking myself, I'm like, maybe this is not the right song. But so I had to change the key and then, change the vocal arrangements and everything. And I'm glad I did because it came out. I was really proud, happy that it, you know, with the results.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a challenge. It was a challenge. Yeah.
Oh, so you had the song. Did you? So you didn't just do a demo version of it to send to him to make the musical? How does it work when?
Well, so I told suggested the song to Frank, and he was like, "Oh, I got this great idea. Um, we do I forget what kind of beat he called it, like up tempo, but you want to keep it dance."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, well, send it to me. Let me see what it sounds like." So now we're going back and forth, through emails with he send me the track, and yeah, I like this, I like that, but let's change this and let's change that and let's add this and let's add that. Oh, we need a breakdown right here, or we need to build it up right here. And so that's how we collaborated online.
Online. So those days of being in the studio with the engineer and you're in the recording booth. Oh,
Yeah,
Joyce, one more time. That
yeah,
disappears now.
yeah. So I cut my vocals in my studio, and so I sent him my vocals, and we go back and forth, and I'm telling him, no, I need a little bit more. I need some more presence on this part right here. And so we go back and forth. He's a
Wow.
great guy. I enjoyed working with him. But yeah, that
Wow.
was a collaboration.
What is the? I mean, it's a beautiful song, as I said, and a beautiful addition, updated version of it.
Mhm.
What is the sort of how do you plan to push it further? I mean, is there a video in the works, or how does it work?
We're looking at a video. We're looking at a video. It really depends on. I was really dependent on the response I was getting, which is really good. So that's a blessing. That's a great thing. So, but I'm really waiting and working on my album that's coming out
Okay.
this okay, next month now. But
Oh,
yeah, so yeah, my album is called Change. So that's a part of the album.
okay.
Yeah, so that's giving me a little more time to finish the album.
Oh, you said, are you talking
Me
about
time.
September next month, or is it
No, I'm talking about this year. I can't push it back any longer.
Oh, so you
Yeah, it's
expect?
almost complete. It's almost complete. I've been working on it for a while now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And will we get majority of that stuff that you've written?
Oh yes. Yeah, everything. I wrote everything on it. So I did
Wow,
collaborations, worked with some great guitarists and bass players. So yeah, I'm really excited about it.
wow.
Yeah.
Now, how now is the marketing going to be for an album, especially as an independent artist? How?
Well, it's the same. You just have to find the right company now. So I have to hire out for promotion company, the marketing company.
Okay,
I have people doing social media for me. Yeah, so I just hire out, and until I'm big enough to like hire for staff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So and as I mentioned, as you did mention, it does take away from the creative side, but
Yes.
then there's a sense of this is a cheap fulfillment and that it's actually yours and it's on your time and deadline and everything.
Well, okay, no, it used to be, but so after it is a business, so you got to keep that mind of thought. It is a business,
Wow.
so I make schedules. I have to keep the schedule, and if I change it, you got to give me a valid reason why, because it's not just me. I have a team of people working with me, and now I'm hiring outside people. So now if I schedule, I need a mastering date with you at a certain day. And I'm
Wow.
like, oh, I'm not ready. Like, wait, what do you mean? That cost me X amount of dollars to hold that date for you. So it is a business. So I have to, work accordingly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's no, that's an amazing. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for being part of Halftime Chats. This new update is really about our membership, and I'm really excited to be able to fully launch the membership page. There will be things like full interviews from day one. As soon as the interview drops, you get access to it without any ads on it. There'll be some exclusive member-only videos that will just be some behind the scenes stuff and some other things that we will never be broadcast. For some members, you can be able to get actually 2 interviews, because I do have a backlog of almost 7 or 8 interviews that I don't even know when I'm going to be able to broadcast them. So you're able to get at least some of those up front, and some just behind the scenes stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that I have never been able to talk about or release. For everyone else, you know what, the videos will still be the same, over a week or a week and a half or 2 weeks, depending on how long it is. So everything stays the same. The polls stay the same. The community chats, the community stuff stays the same. But I think with the membership stuff, I'm able to add a little bit more and invest a lot more time and energy in really supporting the members. So I do hope you come on that ride with me. I appreciate the support, and this will just help me continue to invest in taking things to the next level. Take care.
I begin to